test. You sure? Mic is mine. Okay.
And ladies and gentlemen,
Amazing. Right. Oh, there we go. Right. Hello, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And I want to say a huge thank you to everyone who came here this evening and has taken it out of their Sunday evening to come down and see what Grand Queen we're going to be crowning. Firstly, before we go ahead any further, I'd obviously like to say a huge thank you to everyone who's always supported me throughout my pageant journey, from the start to the present and to the future, hopefully. And I would like to obviously just say that you've all supported my endeavours. Undying support means absolute most to me. Right. I have. Sorry, I'm just, honestly, it's been a very stressful morning. So, honestly, however, for those of you who don't know who I am, I'm Catherine Fanshawe, and I was the former Miss Grand Wales back in 2020, where Miss Grand was the first pageant to ever break the boundaries, and we held an international pageant competition during an international pandemic, which was, of course, COVID. And we managed to have, was it 63 contestants or something like this? We had 63 contestants at the international finals in Thailand, and we crowned one of my sister queens the queen. Then shortly after that, during this year, 2022, I was given the incredible honor to become a director. And a lot of you may question to me, why did you want to become the director, Catherine? It's a lot of hard work and there's a lot of stress involved. But truly and honestly, from the bottom of my heart, Grand means everything to me. Since when I competed in it and before I was even a Grand Queen, Grand was where I wanted to be. When I was a finalist, when I was going to all the competitions and the national competitions, Grand was my set goal. I saw that and I saw myself as a Grand Queen. And then as soon as I competed at the internationals and become that Grand Queen, I didn't want to do anything else. I didn't see anything else that suited me, that spoke to me the same way that Grand does, especially with our ethos, with the Stop the War on Violence, and just everything that Grand represents. So that is why when the directorship became available, I had to take it, because I just didn't see it going anywhere else other than me. So I'm very grateful and I'm very honoured to be your Grand Director for Miss Grand UK. Now, a lot of you have questioned me why we moved from Grand UK, from Grand obviously being England, Northern Ireland, Scotland and Wales, to then being the individual Grand UK Queen. Now, one of the reasons that we did this was, as you know, the pageant community in the UK, we're not the biggest community. We're a very small community, and there isn't a lot of us. So, to have a queen representing each individual country can be very, very difficult as a national director to make sure that you have somebody that you can send. So, Teresa and I, we spoke about it, and we decided quantity over quality. Quality over quantity. So we decided that we can send one individual queen who will be the shining star for the UK at the international stage, and we can really put all of our efforts, all of our strength, all of our support into that one queen. And that is why we are now going from Miss Grand UK with the 4 queens to the Miss Grand UK 1 queen. And that is represented in my crown. So my crown has the crests of each country within it. We have the clover for Ireland, we have the rose for England, we have the dragon for Wales, and we have, I'm not quite sure what the plant is actually called, but we have the flower 4 different crests around it because we have our one representative to represent us all. And I just think it's absolutely beautiful. So, let me just check my notes. I think I've actually covered everything. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, I have. No, I've actually covered everything that I wanted to speak about, and I would like to invite my amazing international president, Teresa, to the stage. Here you go, Teresa.
Thank you so much, everyone. I just want to correct things. I'm the vice president
Vice
of the
President. Sorry, I said president.
of the Miss Grand International. Let me introduce our company a little bit. Okay, we started in 2013. That was about 10 years ago, with a group of managements who are very passionate about pageantry. Basically, we want to create a new era of the pageant industry. Being, a fair pageant, first of all. Second, it's a fun for the contestant to join. It has to be a fun pageant. And thirdly, it's an entertainment for the viewer. And for the past 10 years, we managed to, move forward our pageants to become a Grand Slam beauty pageant in 2014. Actually, it was second year, right after we start. So since then, we are part of Grand Slam beauty pageants. Yep, thank you so much. And this year actually is a big change for us. We are celebrating the 10th year anniversary in Indonesia. We just became a public company last month, and it will be tradable in the Thai stock market by probably fourth quarters of this year or first quarter of next year. This is actually how far we managed to grow within 10 years. And to celebrate further for the 10th year anniversary, the top 10, I would like to say, top 10 we get to stay in Indonesia for like a week after the pageants to do the tour, media travel. So this is what I want to, extend it further. So if you think you're gonna make it, please make sure your flight tickets is changeable. All right. And and as you mentioned, Grand, what's make Grand different? I would like to add to on top of everything is we value a family oriented. Like everyone treats each other like families. All the queens call me Mommy. Mommy Teresa, this is me. And this is actually the value we have been created. And I don't believe that any other pageants in this industry has the same value. So this is what make us different. That's why, Catherine, you have to come back because we are family, the one and only, right? Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Teresa. And yes, no, Mummy did have a good point there. We are a family. And all of us girls that have all ever competed, we all come back and we all say Grand's the one. It's the one and the one and the only. Not the show that we have the show, we have the family, we have the glamour, we have the quality of girls is just the strongest, hardest quality of girls that you'll ever see at an international pageant. And that is why it is so, so hard and so, so special if you make it into that top 20, because that top 20 is probably one of the hardest top 20s to ever make it into. So, speaking of getting into top 20s and speaking of getting in high places within the pageant, I would like to invite this gorgeous, gorgeous lady, Tian, to the stage, our Miss Grand International. Because if anyone knows about getting in the placings, it'll be her. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kathleen. Hi everyone, it's my second time being in London and I'm very happy to be here. Thanks to Miss Grand International, I came here the second time with a very new title, with a very new life, very new experience, very new appearance with the crown on my head. For the past 7 months, I have incredible days. I never thought I can go to the countries that's so far, it's very, very far from my country. I think I took 36-hour flight to go to Peru, Colombia, Ecuador. Then I come to Europe, England, the first country in Europe, and then the second country would be Portugal and then Romania for a Ukraine refugee camp. I have a lot of chance to go to a lot of country to see a lot of beautiful place, beautiful landscape, nice people, and I also have a chance to see the hardest part of their country. So I grew up a lot in just 7 months. I can see different aspect of life, and I can learn about grateful more. So for me, Miss Grand International is a very special beauty pageant. It's not just a pageant that give you all of the curse of the contestant the time to shine on the stage, but also give us a very nice memory of sisters. So you have Miss Grand UK. I think that the first thing is no matter where she will places, I think she gonna be a part of Miss Grand family already. So she gonna have a very great time, very great memories with her very nice people, nice sister, and of course mommy and papa. So I'm very happy to see her, and I know that you all looking forward to see her. And I hope that she will enjoy the journey in Indonesia. And yeah, thank you so much, London and England, again for having me. I'm very happy to see you guys on here. Thank you so much, Kathleen, for taking care of me. Very, very nice. You did a great job.
I think you should take a little walk down the stage. Yes, she is beautiful. She's absolutely stunning. You'll be back up here in a moment, don't you worry. So, without further ado, now we've heard from our wonderful Queen and our wonderful Vice President, and we've heard all about Grand and how wonderful she is. Now, I would like to give you a little talk about who my Queen is and why I've chosen my Queen. Now, my Queen is one of the most elegant, educated, poised, beautiful women that I've ever had the pleasure to meet within the pageant community. And I am so very honored to call her a friend of mine. And I wouldn't think of anyone better who could take the title. But this decision wasn't just made by me. I have spoken with all of my friends within the UK pageant community and my trusted advisors, well, I call them my trusted advisors, because they've always been there for me, and I've always been able to have advice for them and get some help. They've pushed me in the right direction. And every single one of these people, once I took on the directorship, I spoke to, and I said, I want to elect a queen this year. I'm electing a queen. You know best, all the women in the pageant community. If I was to handpick one girl from the pageant community to represent the United Kingdom at Grand in the 2020 finals, who would that girl be? And I kid you not, every single person came back with that same individual name. So this is not just a decision made by me. This is a decision made by 5 other people and me. And they have all said how spectacular and how wonderfully she'll represent us. So I cannot wait to introduce you to your new Miss Grand United Kingdom 2020. Can please, Sophia Myers, can you please come to the stage? You're gonna make me cry. So, Sophia, before we crown you, could you please take a little walk down the stage? Tian. Now, if you'd like to just stand here, right in the center, there we go. Tian is going to place that crown on top of your head.
What? 1960 who? 1960 what? 1960 who? 19. Hey, the Motor City is burning. That ain't right. 1960 what? 1960 who? 1960 what? 1960 who? 19. Hey, the Motor City is burning. There was a man, voice of a people, standing on the balcony of the Lorraine Motel. Shots rang out.
Yeah?
Yes,
We
it
on?
was a gun. He was the only one.
Sophia, please take your first walk as Miss Grand United Kingdom 2020.
Right. Then as people scream, ain't no need for sunlight, ain't no need for moonlight, ain't no need for street light. It's burning real bright. Some folks say we gon' fight,
Couldn't be happier.
'cause this here thing just
So,
ain't
ladies
right.
and gentlemen, I sad to say that it is the final the show is over. But however, you are welcome to stay, and we have drinks at the bar, and we're going to enjoy, mingle, and you get to meet your new Miss Grand 2020 UK.
Motor City is burning, y'all. Great God Almighty, the Motor City is burning. Ooh, it's burning. Young man coming out of a liquor store with 3 pieces of black licorice in his hand, y'all.
Congratulations. 1 second. Okay. I forgot one thing. Yeah, I forgot one thing, and I would like to just pass the mic over to Sophia, and I'd like to let her have a little talk, how she sees this year going, and how she feels about being Miss Grand United Kingdom.
Good afternoon, ladies, gentlemen, and distinguished guests. First and foremost, I would love to thank you all for attending the very first Miss Grand United Kingdom crowning ceremony. And of course, a very warm British welcome to our current reigning Miss Grand International, as well as our fabulous Vice President. It is such an honour having the opportunity to represent my home country, the United Kingdom, on an international stage once more. It's okay. Oh. Just having a little technical difficulty here. Sorry, everyone. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. The Miss Grand UK system has not had it easy. However, everything happens for a reason, and I cannot wait to see what lies ahead. My determination and my passion for this system is what has led me here today. The Miss Grand United Kingdom is the first thing that I think of when I wake up in the morning, as well as the international, and it is the last thing that I think of when I go to sleep at night. And even in my dreams, I dream of the Miss International organisation. For me, Grand is and will always be the one and only. With their consistent message of stop the war on violence, it resonates with me on a much deeper and a much personal level. Having my campaign of stopping violence and sexual violence against women, having taught lots of many women here today throughout the United Kingdom of how to protect themselves with my Untouchable campaign. Thank you. With my Untouchable campaign, teaching women the importance of how to protect themselves both verbally and physically if they were to get into a difficult situation. As a survivor of violence and sexual violence myself, having been held at gunpoint and attacked, this is a message that is so imperative, and I'm so thankful to be part of the Miss Grand International organisation because they have such a strong message. They are the only international beauty pageant that has this message of stop the war and violence, and I'm so honoured to be just a small part of it, so thank you so much. And of course, I have some thank yous. So of course, thank you to my family who put up with me talking about Miss Grand every single day. And of course, my wonderful mother, wherever she may be, who is my biggest pageant fan. So thank you so much for all of your love and support. To the UK pageant community, thank you so much for your kind and supportive words. It truly does mean so much to me. To Farah. Farah has become the glue of the Miss Grand UK system, and I do not know what we would do without her. So Farah has been such a massive help of all of this here today. Save the best until last. The myth, the legend, the icon herself, Catherine Fanshawe, everyone. Former Miss Grand Wales, I cannot think of a better person to take over the UK directorship other than an ex-Grand Queen herself. Catherine is the epitome of what a beauty queen is, holding beauty, culture, elegance and style. She is so inspiring to myself. Not only is she an international show jumper, but also as well, she's now my national director and my best friend, which is so incredible. Catherine, I am so thankful for you. And my promise as your queen is to uphold the Miss Grand International Organisation's standards of beauty, brains and body. In years to come, no one will remember what dress you wore, how you had your hair, what colour you painted your nails, but they will remember how you treated them. Kindness is power, and that is a legacy that you leave behind. And I will leave you all with my infamous Sophia quote, "No one is you, and that is your power." Thank you.
You're not allowed to make me cry. Thank you. And I honestly, I think I'm right with everyone who also decided that you should be my queen. Oh, right. Sorry, I'm going to have to compose myself for 5 minutes. Sophia, I couldn't have asked for a better queen, and I can't ask for a better friend, so thank you. Right, would you like to go and take your seat?
Yes, I would. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. Thank you.
Oh, well. Just gonna. Sorry, I'm trying to not cry, and it's very hard. Because obviously, Grand means so much to me, and the internationals were an absolute dream come true. And I want to be able to give girls the same opportunity that I had, and to be able to experience the experiences that I had at the international. And that is why I am here, and why Sophia has the crown. Because Sophia is a true, true queen. Heart, body, mind, everything. She is the full package. And with that being said, I'd just like to say a huge thank you to all of the people that have supported me and are supporting me with my Miss Grand UK journey. Firstly, Romy Simpkins with Dress Devotion. Thank you so much for always making me feel and look fabulous. And guys, I've had about 10 already compliments on this dress, and if you want one, it's at Romy's shop. It's called Dress Devotion, and please do check her out because she's incredible. And of course, the best mama there could be in the UK is Romy Simpkins' mother, Miss Andy Simpkins, who, when I went to internationals, pretty much gave me all of my earrings and all of my jewelry and everything that I needed. She was there. So she is there, obviously, along the journey with us at Miss Grand UK. And I'm wearing them, Sophia is wearing them, and we will all be wearing Andy's earrings, earring envy. I want to say a huge thank you to The Box for helping me host this event and making it look so absolutely fabulous. It is beautiful. Thank you, guys. You understand the stress as well, so I'm very grateful. And I honestly, you've made the place look incredible, so thank you, thank you. And of course, like Sophia mentioned, my girl, I'm almost going to call her my vice president at this point. She's my Teresa to my Nawat. My Farah. Please come on. I want to give you a cuddle. Thank you.
Thank you all for coming, guys.
Farah is the one that helps me keep sane. No, Farah is the Miss Teresa to Nawat, I'm sure. And, yeah. She helps me run everything with this event. She helped me organize the lot. So thank you, Farah. I don't know if you want to say anything to anyone.
I just want to say thank you for everybody that came here today. Thank you for taking the time. Thank you for supporting us. Continue to support us on our journey and help us grow. And we wish you all the best as well on each of your journeys as well. Okay, continue to prosper, girls.
Thank you, Farah. And I just want to say a huge thank you to Teresa and Tian for taking your time to come over here to London and to visit and to obviously crown my queen. It really, really means a lot for me. I know you guys have a very, very busy schedule, and to host you here is an absolute honor for me, and I hope to continue to do so in years to come. Every year, you're here. So, guys, thank you, everyone who's attended this evening. I am, honestly, my heart is full. My heart is completely full. I'd like to thank you all, and just please enjoy the evening, and welcome to Grand UK. So, we have drinks at the bar. And we have some music coming to play. So we're going to have a little mingle. We're going to get to know your queen and get to know your directors, your international directors and your international queen. Don't be afraid. We're going to come up and have pictures, speak to everyone, and then we'll just enjoy ourselves. So thank you. And until next year, where we run a full national competition, anybody would like to enter, please do message me and I will make sure to get the applications out to you. So yes, until next year, it's been lovely to host you. I'm Catherine Fanshawe, and have a great evening, guys.